What's up, everybody? BJ Ike coming at you with this week's picture pen breakdown. And when we think about working in the picture pen, and in particular taking videos in the picture pen, you're going to want a way to stabilize your camera that's really fast, effective, and efficient in the picture pen. And so that means you're going to need a good video tripod or a monopod, or perhaps a gimbal. You gotta have something to stabilize those videos and make sure that they're not shaky. Now you could handhold a small camcorder and that would work fine, but your arm's probably gonna get tired of being stuck like this all day at some point in time. So having that tripod or that monopod, that base to kind of carry the weight of your camera, no matter how big or small your camera is super effective. I like to use a monopod a lot of times when I'm filming livestock because it's easy just to screw it into the bottom of the camera. That monopod holds the weight. I can use my body to stabilize the monopod and just kind of turn the camera as I like while I'm filming. But when it comes to choosing a video tripod, there are some things we have to consider. Number one, there's a big difference between a photo tripod and a video tripod. A photo tripod is meant to lock a camera down into one place to take one picture, right? A video, and so it has joints that allow you to move the camera where you want it, but that don't move very fluidly if you're trying to pan and tilt your camera. So when we look for video tripods, what we're looking for is what's called a fluid head. And it's called that not because the movement is so fluid, but because there's actually fluid, a little bit of oil, inside of the housing for that tripod. And so the tripod itself can be the same between pictures and videos, although video tripods tend to be a little heavier duty, a little heavier built because video cameras tend to be heavier. But what we're really looking at is the head of the tripod, and the fluid heads work best if you're someone who really wants to try a video tripod. It creates more fluid movement. You can set the tension on that tripod to either move harder or move with more ease. And what it does is it allows you to set that camera down in one place where you're gonna stay for several head at a time. And you can easily pan the camera, which is moving it side to side, or tilt the camera, which is moving it up and down. So while you're zooming in and out and or focusing depending on your camera, your tripod is doing the work of holding the weight of that camera and making sure that you're getting smooth movements that allow you to track an animal with ease. Now here's the kicker. Fluid heads are expensive. And so if you go to B&H, for example, and search for fluid heads, what you're gonna find is they can start getting into the hundreds of dollars very, very quickly. So they may not be the right fit for your budget, but if you do really want a tripod and you want to look for a video tripod with a fluid head, then I recommend that you search out the major manufacturers, search through B&H, and find the one that fits your budget the best, because that's going to be a huge determining factor in what kind of fluid head you get. The more expensive they are, they tend to be bigger to hold a lot heavier weights of cameras. When we're talking about taking livestock videos, we're talking about cameras that usually weigh less than 10 pounds, so you don't need a really big, heavy duty kind of a fluid head. You need a smaller one that just gives you that functionality of the smooth pans and tilts. So let your budget be the guide when it comes to picking out a video tripod with a fluid head. For more, keep following us, and definitely subscribe to our channel on YouTube. That's where all our content is gonna go first.